James. Good morning. It's early. It's 7 in the morning. I know I haven't made a video in a while, so yeah, this is actually going to be a pretty crazy uh, YouTube video. But anyway, I'm going to tell you why I quit my job, the Kilt. We all know, not everybody knows, I quit yesterday on Sunday, Veterans Day, because it's a long story. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the story and then go on from there. Saturday night was working. I usually bus every weekend, and then we have everybody was in the back for our kitchen staff and all that, well, back of the house, so we were good, busing and all that. And then the manager, who I thought was my buddy, it was cool, he's like, hey, I gotta send the dish boy home early because his son has a temperature. He's like, can you keep up with the dishes? We'll pay you your kitchen rate, but I want you still going back and forth from the bar and back to the house. I was like, okay, I'll find that. But then, and then it was one of the girls' first night back, and I know she was already starting to struggle a little bit, trying to keep everything up. And so, excuse me, I was just getting overwhelmed from going back and forth, and then he already had two guys in the kitchen, and they didn't really have any tickets anymore after a few minutes. And so I was like, you can have one guy in dish and one guy in kitchen when it's pretty much dead. And then he was making me, then my manager was now was kind of out my manager because he okay, I'm going to say it. I might get demonetized, but who cares. I was bitching him out. Sorry for my language, but I was. And I was going to do that to everybody. I was going to bitch all of them out. And so, he's like, well, you guys know, they're laughing. And I was going, my cap was going, it was pretty much going to my cap. And then at the end of the night, he blew my cap off. That's what happened. For my piss off moves. Because most of y'all know, I got part Irish, part Scottish, and all that in my blood. And you know that our blood boils get pretty quick. And so I told one of the owners that was there that night, I was like, hey, can you get a policy where when there's two cooks in the back and we have no dish, you can at least put one in dish, one in kitchen if it's dead. Because it was pretty much dead. And then I went to the bar, was cleaning up, helping with that, and then the manager comes out. He's like, we made an agreement that you close up. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I never made an agreement to close up. I agreed to keep up the dishes, but not close up, because I was in my kilt and all that. And so I was like, well, I'm getting overwhelmed. I got too much work. I'm trying to help the bartender out. Because the bartender, she was struggling because she was trying to find me because she needed my help. And he's like, it's dead up here, so she don't need your help. So I was like, you know what? I'm done for a night. I'm pissed off already. So, clocked out. Make sure it was good with the owner, because I told him I was likely wanting to, excuse my French for everybody, because I don't know what it is. But I wanted to kick somebody's ass. Yes, literally, I wanted to kick somebody's ass. Literally, the manager, actually. So, he's like, go ahead, go home, calm down, and all that. And so, went, changed. One of the girls I work with, she noticed, like, pretty much everybody knew that I was getting overwhelmed, but the manager wanted to do nothing, or the owner. And so, changed and all this. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I was telling him the stuff real quick, and then the manager's like, if you're gonna go, leave. I'm pulling. I said, fine. And then he's, I'm pulling your bussing. I was like, thinking in my head, whatever. And so, and I ended up slamming the back gate of the restaurant because I was that pissed off. So, I was talking to my buddy, telling him, I was supposed to leave right that night, but I was so pissed off, I just didn't want to go off on anybody else. I had to apologize to him and the other guy that worked with us in the kitchen. And so, I couldn't apologize to the girls because the ones that were there that night weren't there yesterday. And so, well, a couple days were. So, yes, I'm driving, by the way. And so I was like, I called the main guy who does night shift with me. I told him what happened. He's like, oh, okay, I'll let the main owner know what happened. And so, you know, so I got to check my light bar out from the back. Sorry if you're hearing that slamming back there. It's my light bar. So, I told him what happened. So he texts the main owner. And then, then the next yesterday morning I went to work. And then clock in and everything because my busing got pulled. So, I told you can say he's the main kitchen manager. I told him what happened. Because he was listening to the side of the one manager's side, and then he was listening to my side of what actually happened. And so then the other manager, who's like one of the coolest managers ever I had, I told him what happened. I'm like, I don't want to work with that one manager. I don't. Because I told him. And of course, excuse my language out of this whole thing. I told him. And I also told the owners last night, like, this owner is an idiot and hard-headed. This manager is an idiot and hard-headed. They don't want to listen. And so, and I told him, if I be in the same room with him, if I even see him, I'm going to want to kick his ass. And so, but I knew better, so I just, like, didn't want to do that. Because I know better than that. I knew how to keep my stuff under the control until a certain limit, of course. But, and so, once the main owner gets in, he didn't want to listen to my story. He'd rather choose the manager who is pretty much messing up everything over there. And he's like, can't do anything about it. He said he can't do anything about it because of, he's a manager and all that. And that, give me a second. That, that I can't really do anything. He's like, you didn't, or just quit. I was like, you know what? Since y'all don't really care about me or anything, or your employees, just the managers, I was like, I quit. I straight up just walked out. So, I wasn't going to do it 2 weeks, but I noticed, like, I got to work one night with that one manager. I was like, no, I'm done. So, gave him my busboy uniform, and I left, because they didn't care. The owners don't care about their employees. The only ones they care about is the managers. And that's the one thing that they don't realize, that they're screwing up. That's what's going to make them lose employees. Because they care more about managers than their own employees. I try to help them where they can save more money from the business, but they don't like to listen. So, sorry, but y'all are hard-headed. And I'm never, ever going back to the Tilt to Kill. Ever again. Unless you got a better manager. Well, at least get rid of that one manager. Because the other two managers are cool as hell. But if they don't get rid of that one manager, I'm not going back. Or even get rid of the owners. Because I don't play like that. I don't. And if they do ask me back, there is going to be some demands. Which is no joke. I am not going to play that stupid bullcrap game anymore. I'm getting sick and tired They took advantage of me. This is the second time they took advantage of me and screwed me over twice. Ooh, I need a drink. But, man, I'll get a drink later. It's school. But I'm like, I'm just done with getting screwed over. And I don't get paid enough to do like everybody's job at once. The funny thing is, everybody was standing around Saturday night and I never did anything. I was the only one that was pretty much running back and forth. And the funny thing is about this manager, he barely does work. He barely checks inventory like he's supposed to at night. He's a really short-tempered, and he thinks he has power over the whole damn place because he's pretty much, excuse my language again, ass kisser. That's what he is, because he wants to get his way and run the whole place. But he doesn't even want to put all in the work. Dude, now the other manager that I talked to yesterday morning, he puts in work. Like, he does what he needs to do around the restaurant. Like check inventory and all that. And does everything. Like, I know if he was working on Saturday night, he had no problem. He would just told the guys in the kitchen, like, hey, Jim's getting overwhelmed. Just worry on popping the dish room. You guys can do that. And yada, yada, yada. Because the thing is when me in the night, the main cook at night, when it's just me and him, he stays in the kitchen. I just go and dish when it's dead. So it's just common sense. But apparently they don't like listening at all. So thanks for y'all to listen to my rant. More of it, I guess you could say this is kind of a little vlog, whatever. A little rant. So I hope you guys enjoy your day. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. I'll be looking for other jobs. Hopefully that'll pay me more for what I am worth, and go on from there. So I'll talk to you guys later. Love y'all. Peace.